Channel. This is what is going on. These are illegal immigrants in this tanker. They were all inside the tanker.
Wow. Illegal immigrants in the tanker.
Now, I'm live in Kapirimbonshi Tunnel.
In Kapirimbonshi. My goddess.
It's very hot and others have died just there.
Is that the extent people can go to travel?
Inside the tanker. All these are Somalians from Somalia.
Somalian nationals.
All the way. All the way from Somalia. It's happening right now at the scene. This is what is happening at Kapiri.
So this is an eyewitness. This is not.
This is what is happening at Kapiri Tunnel right now. We are here. All these are illegal immigrants from Somalia.
Wow. Hey.
Illegal immigrants from Somalia.
My goddess.
If you've enjoyed this video so far, please do me a huge favor and hit the like button and subscribe. These videos take quite a long time to make, so if you could help me out, I'll love you forever. Thank you all for your support. Now let's get back to this crazy story.
Now, this is the penultimate number and it's number 2. At number 2, I present to you Kweku Afrique. Wow! This guy has a thunderous voice. Like, when he speaks, you wanna listen. I've been able to watch a couple of his videos and I sincerely will tell you that it makes great impression in whatever content he's going to present. Thank you so much, Mr. Kweku. Keep up the good work.
This is a very serious and disturbing news that now recently people can go the extra mile of immigrating from one country to the other. So information coming in has it that estimated there are around 500 Somalians en route to South Africa. Now their method of going to South Africa is crazy. I'd never seen this. I've seen a number of people trying to immigrate in several ways, but I think this is the craziest. So these people were packed in a tanker which should be carrying fuel. I'm not sure it was carrying fuel at the time, but allegedly these people bribed the tanker driver and they were packed into the tanker. Now when these guys got to Somalia, the heat was unbearable. One person allegedly passed away, and that was when the people decided to stop in Somalia before they all lost their lives. And that was when the driver of the tanker escaped, and the people were rescued by the Zambian police in Kapirimbonshi in Zambia. A very quiet town, but that was what happened in that particular town. And it is so crazy because these people were on a dangerous, desperate journey heading all the way to South Africa. And that is a journey of thousands of kilometers through multiple borders, desert, forest, and endless danger. But these guys were ready to risk their lives all the way to South Africa. And when officers in Zambia finally caught them and opened the tanker, it was unbearable and crazy. With people crawling out of the tanker, it was an eyesore and crazy. People crawling out of their tanker, barely breathing, with their eyes swollen, clothes soaked with fuel residue, and exhausted bodies collapsing on the ground. My goddess. Now some of the people were crying and some were silent. They could barely talk. And tragically, according to an early and eyewitness report, one person lost his life because he couldn't survive the horrifying journey. Now, according to reports coming from authorities, they are saying that the driver abandoned the vehicle and fled the moment he realized that the operation had exposed. A full manhunt is now underway to, find this driver. And allegedly, he charged everybody an amount of money to take them to South Africa. And they are saying this is not his first time. In fact, it's a business that these underworld people have been doing. And this time, it only backfired.
Titamba live iso vandu vachoka mtanga ya Malawi vagwira pano pashangala hivi. Vandu wose venze mkati mtangi vachoka venangu vakalusokoloka na via vao. Vandu wose uyu so wamtosi uyu wali kusokoloka vandu kapena vachokera kuti kaya. Driver walepula tanka ya Malawi izo nealonga vandu driver wadava Bonse vantu vezi vangena mukati mutange mukompartment. Yava vantu zoona risking zoona. Onani vantu vanachokera mukati mutange venze mukati mutange vantu.
Channel, this is what is going on. These are illegal immigrants in this tanker. They were all inside the tanker. It's happening now, live. I'm live in Kapirimponshi tunnel. All these. So it was very hot, and others have died just there inside the tanker. All these are Somalians from Somalia. They came all the way from Somalia. It's happening right now at the scene. This is what is happening at Kapiri Turn-Off. This is what is happening at Kapiri Turn-Off right now. We are here. All these are illegal immigrants from Somalia. They are illegal immigrants from Somalia. They're blocked away. I'm told some have just died inside the tanker. We don't know yet how many, but this is what is happening right now. Beaming live here in Kapiri.
Now, the Zambian immigration are yet to release an official statement to this, but sources say that this may be part of a much larger smuggling network that transport migrants from Eastern Africa through Tanzania and Zambia down to South Africa. That's what they are saying. They are saying it is not a new thing. I mean, it is something which is there that they've been doing. Hey, man. Hey. People can do things so. All in the midst of getting a better life, people can get into a tanker car. Wow. To reach South Africa. That's amazing though. Now, can you even think of what these people have gone through? The torture. In fact, the road from Somalia to South Africa is brutal. And the risk, the starvation, and now the arrest, the extortion, and even death. But still, many embark on this journey believing it may be their only chance at a better life. Wow. Hey man, people can really risk their life. So, you know, I always say something that immigration is good. In fact, there is no better life than living in your home country. There is no better life than that. In fact, you are better off living in your country a pauper than going to somebody's country and living illegally. You can barely go out, you can barely work, you can barely earn a decent living, and life in general becomes unbearable if you, decide to live in someone's country illegally. A lot of people can attest to this. If you decide to live illegally, it is always better when you have a certain skills to offer and you can go to the country legally through the approved ways. It may take time. Sometimes it takes years, but it is the best way. Trust you with me. The moment you get to a country legally, man, you are better off. You have quality of life. You have a place to lay your head, and you can even immediately start working. But if you resort to illegal means, in fact, you'll be extorted, because people who decide to use illegal means always get extorted. Like these people, you'll be surprised that each of these persons was charged like around $1,000 or even at least $500. If you are to find or use the approved route, even with $1,000, you can go to South Africa from Somalia. I'm just guessing. It's possible. $1,000 or more. You can go to South Africa, live legally, and live a peaceful life. But if you decide to go illegally and pay huge sums of money to these people, and these guys are not alone. If you go to, Eastern Africa and Eastern Africa and other parts, Even sometimes in West Africa is there, but just like West Africa, I mean, the people are getting enlightened, so it's not that much. But those areas, you pay huge sums of money to, I mean, go to Spain, to go to Europe on a boat. You are 50% likely to die, to lose your life. And if you die, you've lost everything. So guys, that is what is happening. And South Africans, you need to shine your eyes, open your eyes, I mean, check your borders. Because, in fact, if I was an immigration officer, personally, checking a fuel tanker, thinking that people could be hidden inside a fuel tanker, hey man, that's crazy. But it has happened. And elsewhere too, some Angolians have also been arrested. They dressed like sheep, and they were mixed with sheep who were allegedly transported to Spain. Unfortunately for them, they said when the sheep were going out, they realized, what kind of sheep are walking like this? And hold and behold, they got, and these guys were real human beings who have been disguised as sheep, in sheep's clothing. Anyway, guys, so that is the news that is coming. I'll leave you with the story coming. What do you make of this story? Is this normal? Do you see this? Am I being too surprised, or is it a normal thing? Don't forget to leave your comment in the comment section. It's a wrap for today.